A simple explanation of what a capital gains tax is. It is the gain that you're making on your property from the time you purchase it to the time you sell, and the tax applicable on it. As per usual in most other countries, as with most other countries, property tax rates or taxation rates for overseas or non-residents are completely different to resident taxpayers. Currently in Australia, as of this financial year, the tax rates are 0 to 135,000 or 30 cents on the dollar, 135 to 190,000, 37 cents on the dollar, and anything above $190,000, 45 cents on the dollar. So it's important when you ascertain your capital gain, which is probably going to be one of your biggest incomes in Australia, that you do as much as you can to minimise that tax exposure. And that really comes down to proper record keeping when you initially purchase the property, proper record keeping when you sell the property, and because non-residents generally buy new property, request for a depreciation or building allowance report to be done on all new properties. It's something unique to Australia in that apart from what you outlay, which is the interest component and other expenditure, you also are entitled to claim depreciation on the assets and the things that are inside your unit or home that you buy. That's able to be claimed, and ultimately during each year that you go along, and then ultimately when you sell it, yes, there is an add back of some of those expenses, but that capital gain at the end of the day, you're going to have withholding tax, so you try to make that capital gain as small as you can possibly have it. You're going to be hit with tax either way, because under the foreign resident withholding tax scheme, when you sell the property, someone is going to take 15% of that sale price and forward it to the ATO. If you want to get anything back, you need to do this sort of stuff. Signing off, bye.
Hi, I'm Dominic Murphy from CGT Accounting Services. We've been in the business of doing non-resident tax returns and overseas investors tax returns and financial advice here in Australia to handle the tax system for the last 40 years.